Good morning, everybody. This is Coach Davis on Tuesday, August the 18th. Our quote today comes from Ralph Waldo Emerson. He said that nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Now, we keep talking about kind of the situation we find ourselves in, working at home, working here at school with no students, but you still have to find ways to motivate yourself to stay enthused about the things that you're doing, the things that need to get done. So I hope that you can find a way to keep yourself excited during all this and find something that inspires you each day. For our freshman class, as far as your project are concerned this week, remember you have two things that you're working on. One is your nutrition log, where you are simply going through and logging the things that you eat each day. I want to show you how that should look. There's an example posted on Google Classroom. All you need is a Google Sheets, and you're going to go enter your information. So you'd put in right here what food you ate. So let's say this morning for breakfast I had some sausage and some eggs. You just enter those things in those cells, and then in each category, you have an example of this on Google Classroom. We need to know calories, total fat, and then the list keeps going on, as you can see in your example. Now, in order to find that information, you go to this website, nutritionix.com, and you just search for whatever food you ate. So let's search for sausage, and that pops up right there. And now here's all the nutritional information that I need to enter. So I can see the calories there. You can change the serving size. If you had one piece of sausage or two pieces, let's say I had 2 pieces of sausage, that would be 420 calories. So I go right back over here and enter 420 calories. And then the total fat would be 38 grams, which is 58%. So I'd put in 58% right there and just keep on going with all of my other information. Now that would be, you're keeping this for the whole week. So by the end of the day, once you've had your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and any snacks and anything else that you've put in there, then you'll just total it all up. And on another one of those rows, you'll just put the total for that day for each of those categories. So I hope that helps. Again, I'll show you the example here, and this is posted on Google Classroom. You can see this person went through and did, they helped color code it, which made it even easier to understand and to read. But you can see they have the percentages, they have the actual numbers. You can see down here in this section, they've got the totals from the day. So for Sunday, they had 1,440 calories, 93% of their total fat, 75% of their sodium, and so on and so forth. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a better understanding of what that should look like. Not too difficult of a task here, I don't think. It's just a matter of keeping up with what you've eaten and had to drink during the day, and then going on to that nutritionix.com to look up those things and get the information that you need and plug it in. Now, the second part is your menu. Okay, remember, you're really just coming up with your own restaurant idea. If you were going to start a restaurant, what would that be? And so you need to come up with a menu for that. Okay, now I've got an example here. You just need to go to Canva. Okay, Canva is an awesome resource. Just create a little login. Go up here to create a design. Go to poster. You got all these different options that you can pull up in order to create your menu. So it gives you lots of different options to use kind of as a template. Okay, and you can scroll through those, pick the one that you think looks the best. Let's just take this one for example, and you can start working over here to edit it and make it into a really nice looking menu, which again you have an example of in Google Classroom to take a look at. So you just go on there, make sure that you enter the food that would be on your menu, a description of what that menu item is, and then include the nutritional information just as you would at a regular restaurant. So I hope that clears some things up on both of those. Those are two separate things, but both of those are due on Friday for health and PE classes. For Lifetime Sports, you guys should be continuing to work on your golf projects. I would like for you to send me, you don't have to send in the project yet, but I'd like to know which of the projects you selected. So you had 10 different things that you could choose from, and I'd like you to just submit on Google Classroom and tell me which of those 10 you picked, which one of those projects you decided to do, so that I can begin preparing to grade those when you submit those on Friday. So keep working towards those. Remember, on Thursday, we will have our off-campus tutoring session again at Asheboro Mini Golf from 12:30 to 1:30. Cost is $3. Hope that a few more of you will be able to make it out this week. Had a good time. I only had one student show up last week, but still had a good time. Turned out to be a nice day. That's kind of what makes this class unique in Lifetime Sports, is you get the opportunity to try out some of these things. So obviously these sessions are still optional, but I hope you'll take advantage of the opportunity that we have and give that a try on Thursday. Finally, advanced basketball. I don't want to jump too far ahead and start adding on too many things for our playbook, especially for our younger players. I don't want to overwhelm you with information. So we're just going to stay for right now with our base offenses. For those of you who were at our tutoring session yesterday, you kind of got an idea of a couple of those things in person with our early offense, and a couple of the groups got to start learning about Motion 4. So using the links that are put on Google Classroom, using what we talked about on Zoom and the diagrams that we made, as well as your personal experiences. A lot of this you did even at the middle school and have done for the last couple years. And then, of course, what we were able to go over in our tutoring sessions together. Using all that information together, you should be able to really have a good idea of what to put for your personal playbook. So again, you can submit that however you want to. The assignment is posted on Google Classroom, and that's due by Friday. You can make that virtual. You can do a handwritten one if you prefer, and just take pictures of it and email it to me. Whatever is the easiest for you. But I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information and then start getting confused on the offenses, the set plays versus base offenses, all that kind of stuff. So for right now, we're just going to stick with those 5 base offenses. Make sure you have a good, solid understanding of what that is. If you have questions, you can ask me. You can ask some of your older teammates, some of the upperclassmen players who have done this for several years and know what we're talking about and can help walk you through that and diagram that if you need some more assistance on that. So hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.